the thing. Alright, the little green button's on, so we should be good to go here in a second. Yep, there we are. Alright. So welcome everyone to this special little T-Force RPG one-shot spotlight where we're going to be running a little one-shot game of a different system just to show you what all kind of other games are out there. And this particular one is going to be a Call of Cthulhu game, which is a interesting little system based upon the Call of Cthulhu mythos. The current one that I'm using is the 6th edition book. They have put out quite a few. It's a system based around the Cthulhu mythos, which is large focus on horror, insanity, madness, and elder slumbering gods beneath the world that are haunting you in your dreams and trying to devour your souls. So, we're going to be running a little game here set in the year of 1925, December 31st, New Year's Eve. Joining me with is going to be our volunteers in this little experiment of a game and our cast of characters. In the role of the private investigator, Brock Bridges PI, we've got Asmodai.
Hey guys.
In the role of Chuck Big Brass Bedell, trumpet player for the local band, we got Biohazard.
What's swinging?
Perfect. In the role of James Slick Marcone, the greasy mobster and manager of the band, we've got Lunar Shadow.
I guess.
As the dance instructor and the son of Russian immigrants who ran away from the circus to join society, we have Jesse Hops Bereski being played by Stalker.
Hey, what's good, yo?
And last but not least is retired former Air Force Captain Kyle Longs, the former flying ace who was grounded after an airplane accident and now is just working as a bouncer in a soon-to-open nightclub. Captain Kyle Longs, we've got Lefuli. Say hi, Lefuli.
Hi.
All right.
Quick point before we start, since we can't see all the character sheets, can everyone change their display name to their character name?
Oh, I'll put the character sheets
Yes.
back. I can put the character sheets back on display.
It also just make it easier since. So.
I'm trying to advertise myself, not my character.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't know what Stalker's MO is here. So,
Okay.
we're going to call this game Strangeness at the Savoy. And this is taking place in Harlem, New York, December 31st, 1925. Months before the hot new jazz club, the Savoy, is going to open up. There has been some strange occurrences, weird noises at night, people disappearing that were on the construction crew, bodies found outside the club in like the alleys behind it at night, and leading up to it, this is the New Year's Eve before the club's supposed to launch. So they're having a big kind of staff shindig, invite only, a few special VIPs. It's 1925, so the prohibition's still in effect, but the jazz is hot, and so the drinks are, of course, still flowing, because, come on, that's what happened in those days. And that's where we got our group and our little party here, and why they're all present at the Savoy on New Year's Eve in 1925. Brock Bridges has kind of been brought in by the down low from one of the managers of the Savoy Ballroom by the man by the name of Mo Gale. He's like, hey, I want you to try and see if you can't figure out a bit what's going on. I want to keep the police and the press out of this, if at all possible, because if something big gets exposed, it could ruin the reputation of the club before it even opens. Chuck Big Brass is a trumpet player in the band, Cal Rollins and the Left Foots, that have been booked to play at the club. And his manager, James Slick Marcone, is attempting to get his own break to make his money so that way maybe he can rely a little bit less on his mob ties to get him by. Whereas Jesse Hops Bereski is going to be hired on there as a dance instructor for teaching people when they want to come to the club and don't know yet. And last but not least, head of security and bouncer, former retired Air Force Captain Kyle Longs, is there overseeing everything, as is his job and his difficulty adjusting to civilian life. So, somebody should have a cocaine addiction. Well, Phil, you'll just have to find out about that. So we're going to open the game. It's about 8 p.m. on a New Year's Eve. The people are arriving, it's not like a big event. There's not going to be a ton of people here because the thing's not even fully finished yet. There's still parts of the whole ballroom that have not been fully constructed. They haven't gotten all the tables in because it's still not set to open for like 3 more months. But we opened the game with everybody inside the Savoy already. Kind of sit around the first area of tables over on the left there. That's where numbered 1 through 25 near the bar. And the band is playing up on the bandstand, or at least what's currently constructed of the bandstand. Nice mellow jazz, and the evening's going quite nice, but nobody actually seems to be having as good of a time as they should be. There's a lot of looking over their shoulders. There's a lot of, whispered murmurs, and there's definitely some people who should be here who aren't, and a couple people who are here that a lot of people don't know actually who they are, but you can only get in if you're on the invite list. There's roughly about 50 people here in the entire club. Not all of those chairs are currently taken up. A lot of people are kind of standing around, and that's not counting the band. I'm sorry. There's 50 people in the club, and the band, which is a full 12-piece ensemble. So, we open up the game with that, a little bit of milling in. How's everybody enjoying the party? What are they doing?
I was sitting in the corner enjoying a champagne, watching over the crowd. They seemed like a bunch of cats in a room full of rocking chairs, uncomfortable.
All right. So.
Ain't much of
Well,
Go.
go ahead. Yeah.
ain't much of a party for me. I'm just up doing my job, playing the licks. My boy Satchmo.
Are you sober?
Is that a question?
I'm just checking. All right.
And no one plays sober nowadays.
That's true. That's for squares. It's all right. So yeah, leftfully, what's Kyle up to? Where you're saying you can see the floor plan of the entire ballroom.
Yeah. Kyle's sitting by the bar, nursing a scotch.
All right. Stalker, Lunar, what are you guys up to at this current moment?
Well, as always, I'm roaming through the crowds, taking out my winning disposition here and there, and just being generally available to help people. To know how to
Quote
dance,
unquote help people.
Yeah, friendly hand.
Jesse's really nice. Come on now. About Lunar, what's Slick Marcone doing?
I'm just trying to enjoy myself.
All right. So, it's, about this little bit of mingling about, the people in the crowd, and Mo, the manager, kind of gets up, signals for the music to stop for a minute, and goes to make a speech. And he's like, I want to thank everyone for being here. We're getting so close to the club opening. It's going to be really monumental. It's the first integrated dance club in New York. A round of applause follows.
Whoa!
No discrimination. Anyone can come in as long as they can pay the upfront entry price. All that matters is if you like the music and can dance. So, I gotta thank everyone for the part that you're gonna play in here, for the work that you've already done or the work that you're gonna do. And I know that there's been some things going on, but try and enjoy yourselves tonight. All right? And with that, he raises his glass and says, "To the Savoy." And at that point, the lights flicker, and the power goes out, and it's pitch black in the room.
Well, this is going great.
I'll keep calm and I'll try and head. Do I have? Let me see what my items are. I see I have cigars. Do I have a lighter or
Yes.
matches? Oh, I have a
You've got-
lighter.
You've got matches for lighting your cigars.
Okay, matches.
You know, you're not carrying a bunch of stuff with you. You just kind of showed up. You know, you're here to do your job. See if you can't spot any
Well,
suspicious characters.
I'll flick a match. I'll get a match on and see if I can find Mo or something to see what's going on. Shouldn't someone have checked that there were new fuses in the box before the party started? You know.
Okay, so you light your match. So you sit back there and you go, no one lit the fuses, and you light the match just to get a little bit of the light. And immediately in front of you, and you light the match, you see this like gaunt, haunted-looking face. It looks kind of like a young child, but the flesh is just stretched over the bone, and there is like the eye sockets are completely empty, and the mouth is just hanging open. I'm gonna need you to make a sanity check.
Okay, so how do I do that?
All right. So in your character sheet, there's literally by sanity points, there is a dice button right on there.
Okay.
And you just click that, and that makes the sanity roll.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, there it goes. Oh. This completely startles you, and the match flickers and the face is gone. Maybe you saw something, maybe not, but you're a little spooked. And you actually lose 2 sanity points. So on your sanity point tracker, there, you just literally take it down to 2
Yep.
points less.
Yep. You got it.
So everybody briefly sees like a spark of light over in the corner. As a match flares up, as a man in the corner lights it up and then kind of like startles and jumps and drops the match and it sputters out. It's really quiet. Kind of unusually. Like, there's not even, you can't even hear the sounds of other people whispering.
I'm spooked.
To say that I was not spooked would have been a lie. My hand went to my side, feeling the comfortable weight of my 45 in its shoulder holster.
It's about this.
It provided me with comfort as I lit another match, trying to find my way to the fuse box.
So, you get a match lit, and then all you see in front of you is your table. Must have been a trick of the light. You kind of stumble your way over and find your way. You know from scoping the place out that the fuse box is behind the bar.
Okay.
So, you make your way over there by the light of your match and see the fuse box actually pretty easily. You knew where it was at.
Mm-hmm. Check the fuses, I guess.
All right, do a mechanical repair check.
Or
Or sorry, electrical repair check.
Let's see. Where's
It's under the skills. You're not very good at this. You're not experienced at these things.
No. Where's the other skills? Let's see. I'm trying to find it.
It's in alphabetical order. Electrical repairs on the left-hand side,
Oh, I see it.
right above your fast talk.
Oh, jeez.
Holy shit! So, you're just like...
Do I ace it or do I fail it?
You aced it.
Yes!
Critical success, actually. You come over there, and you're like, oh, everyone always says you just flip the fuses, right? And you go over there, and you're like,
Tack, tack,
what?
tack, 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 tack.
And you have a brief moment. What the hell's a fuse? But something looks a little out of place, and you kind of just like bop it in with your fist, and the lights all come back on. And
We did it, Reddit.
a 10% chance, and you succeeded. Congrats.
Yeah.
So the lights come back on. Anyone can make a spot hidden check, looking around the room.
Oh, definitely.
What is a spot hidden?
It's a skill.
Spot hidden.
What the fuck?
Oh.
Hey!
Oh.
All
Holy
of the
shit,
ones.
what's with all the ones? What the fuck?
Well,
I was too distracted by my success at.
yeah, looks like I was too concentrated on the scotch there.
I mean, seriously,
Maybe
we
next
just
time.
had 3 critical successes on the same roll?
There's something wrong because his says 1d100 greater than 60, but mine just says 1d100 greater than nothing. Could that be
This is
it? or-
actually trained.
Wait,
Yeah.
hold on. I'm gonna test something real quick. Yeah, okay. So you actually have to enter something into each
Oh.
field.
So, like,
Yeah, I think that's why the
Yeah, I was about to say,
electrical thing.
something. This is a little weird.
so,
Yeah, the electric repair was the same.
okay, never, yeah, alright, so that didn't test the character sheet very well.
So do you just want us to roll a d100?
Hold on a second, let me try something here. I'm messing with Asmo's sheet. Okay, so which is base. Oh man, if I had known that, we'd have filled in the numbers there. But whatever the base number is, if you can fill it onto the sheet when you're making the roll. So like on the spot hidden, if you don't have it trained, it's got just a base 25%. Just fill that into the field and then roll it.
What,
That's-
25?
Yeah,
Okay, the number next to it then.
yes, that's the base level that the skill starts at for everyone. So I did not know that the sheet was working that way. So.
What if I do it? What if I'm trained in it? What is that?
If you're already trained in it, if you have what matters is if there's anything in the field. So like for you, for Chuck, let's see here, you've got 25. Yeah, you've got 25 there. So then you would roll off of that. What matters is basically when something gets skill points in this game, it increases it beyond the base. So I just didn't factor in the base into that because I didn't think I'd have to fill in all of those. So, but regardless. So,
Do you want us to do the spot hidden again?
yes, because otherwise they're just almost all broken.
Well, I fucked up anyway, so I'm not doing that again.
Yeah, I got missed it. So, does being trained in it not do anything for you then? If we're all just rolling off base, or
No, you're not rolling off base. If you're
It's-
trained in it, he's already put in the higher number.
Yeah,
okay.
you'll notice how some of your skills have a number already
Let's
filled
now
in
go.
because those have already been trained at using the skill points that the character had at creation.
Okay, well my fast talk isn't filled in. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, you
My
don't.
fast-
You don't have that was one of the skills that was in your occupation. Like without walking through the whole character creation process.
Okay,
it's
I
just
got you.
Yeah, yeah. It was a character. It was an option that didn't get selected.
Got it.
So, all right. Now that we've gotten that fixed, we've got. Let's see here. What? Oh, wow. We've got a success for Kyle, success for Brock, and a success for Slick. All right. So immediately, Jesse and Chuck are, well, they're themselves and are distracted for their own various reasons. But the rest of you notice that when the lights come back on, Mo is missing.
Reach
Is
my head and
there
scratch
any
my head.
trace of like? So he was. Where was he? He was like in front of everyone, right? On
He
the-
was
the
standing.
stand?
He was standing between the tables and the bar, because there's not
he
that
was-
many people here even at this current time.
Okay.
So
The
he-
lights
he-
were off for how long?
The lights were off for probably just about not even a full minute, honestly. Like it was just enough time for Esmo to burn through, for Brock to burn through one match, get freaked out, burn another, walk over, pound the fuse box, and it work. Which we're just gonna. I know that wasn't technically critical success, but it's already happened. We're moving forward. So yeah, it was like barely a minute. It's a big open room for the most part, with the exception of like, you know, the kitchen, the men's room, and everything like that. So you don't see him where he was standing or anywhere else in the room.
Okay.
Well, I'm not doing my job well then.
Yeah, head of security. Way to go.
Oh,
When the lights come back on, I just start. All right, it's from the top. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the band starts playing again.
Cal looks at you with a seething glare, being the fact that he is the head of the band and you're just one of the trumpet players. But the band and make a persuasion roll. Let's see how many of the band you actually convince to start up, even though you're not supposed to be the one counting them off.
Oh, they're just all into it. They're
Oh,
so
geez,
drunk they
critical
don't care.
success. You're like, and 5, 6, 5, 6, and bam! The band starts playing all at once, with just Cal just sitting there glaring at you. Everyone else, though, is playing and joining in. Nice little jazz song. So the room fills with loud, upbeat jazz music as everyone's kind of looking around in disbelief.
Can I make like a track check to see if, like, I don't know, there are footprints in the deep lush carpet between the bar and the tables?
Deep lush carpet's all hardwood floor, baby.
Oh, well, it's not the dance
I
floor.
know. No, but it does. It's like the rest of it's like tile actually.
Okay, well, can I make a track check to see if I notice anything?
Yeah, you can do a track or a spot hidden to investigate that.
God damn it.
Holy shit, critical failure! Alright.
Fuck.
You go and look around there and you're like, there's no sign of him. You can't, like, no dropped glass, no smudge or footprint. You don't see a damn thing.
I shook my head. I think the drink is getting to me a little bit. I put my glass down on the bar and decided not to drink for the rest of the night. I had to keep myself sharp.
The rest of the crowd kind of started murmuring, like, where did Mo go? As people are starting to notice, because he kind of got, you know, right after the
Cut
toast.
off mid-speech?
Mhm.
Or, yeah, right after the toast.
yeah, I'm having another drink. I mean, this night is going so well already, I might as well enjoy it.
So wait, do people know I'm a guy, or am I there like undercover?
You're there on the down low. Nobody
Okay.
besides Mo knew who you were.
Okay.
He asked you to keep things kind of quiet, you know, because it's a sensitive matter. He doesn't want the reputation, like I said, the reputation of the club could be ruined before it even opens.
I'm gonna walk over to I see Kyle drinking, like starting another drink. I'm gonna walk over to him. I'm gonna say, "Listen, friend, I think we should keep our wits about us tonight. Mo asked me here for some reasons that he might not want to divulge to the others at the party. But if your job is head of security, then maybe you should cut back on the sauce."
Yeah, sure. And I just continue.
Did you see anything when the lights went out?
I saw you light a match and get up and fix the fuse box.
So, as people are kind of like, Kyle can make a spot hidden check while you're sitting there talking to Brock.
Oh, nice. Okay.
All right. You kind of turn and look at this guy. He, wearing a trench coat. this
Oh,
large-
I would have shown I would have shown Kyle my credentials since something has clearly gone wrong.
So he shows out a card to you that says Brock Bridges, private investigator. Um, he looks like your typical gumshoe. Trench coat, the suit and tie underneath it, hat on, little salt and pepper hair around it. Looks like it probably.
I don't wear my hat inside. What type of man do you think I am?
So, all right. So his salt and pepper hair showing fine. Looks like the type of guy that probably doesn't get enough sleepful nights. But further, you actually notice when you're kind of looking him over, you see that he's standing on something. Like there's something like sticking out from under his right shoe.
What the hell are you standing on?
I look down, like, what do you mean? And I look down.
You seem to have gotten a piece of paper stuck onto the bottom of your right foot.
I'll bend down, get the paper, and examine it.
It's a piece of paper, and it looks like it's almost like a list, like it's a self-written list of events for tonight. It's like 8 o'clock, guests arrive. 8:30, toast. 9 o'clock, bring out refreshments. 10 o'clock, band plays Swinging to the End. And then, and then from there, it just like basically says, and it's like, then keep the party going. So it looks like it's a list that it looks like it was written probably in Mo's handwriting, describing what he's planning to do for the evening.
I'm gonna inspect it more closely, see if there's anything amiss with it besides just the fact that it's on the ground under my shoe. Do I find any clues or other information on it?
Yeah, as you're sort of like, as you kind of like, look over through it, you found that one of the corners feels like, it's one of the corners is got a piece of gum stuck to it. Like, and you notice that you kind of scraped that off the bottom of your foot. You must have stepped in gum on your way in, and that's how the piece of paper got stuck to your foot.
Wow. Guess I really am a gumshoe.
But
You're terrible. You're terrible.
I know.
Follow the song, drummer. Goddamn.
So.
Okay. Looks like Mo's itinerary for tonight.
And almost as if on cue, the refreshments start coming out of the kitchen. Bringing.
Well, at least the staff knows what's going on.
They've got a schedule to maintain. They're start bringing it out, preparing. It's just like not like dinner, but like or it's more like hors d'oeuvre type food. And
If you see anything, let me know. I'm gonna mingle and see what I can find out. See if anyone saw anything.
Yes, sir.
I'll head off, grab a canapé or whatever it is we're having, and see if I can sort of start talking to people, see if they saw anything when the lights went out besides, me striking a match.
all right, make a fast talk roll.
God damn it.
Yeah. Well, you start making your way through, trying to chat up people and find out what they can. Meanwhile, some little crab cakes and cheese and crackers start coming around to everyone. It all, it's all fairly tasty. The band gets to take a break for the refreshments here before they've got to go on and start playing some more. But still, no one's seen Mo. It's a big open room. The only places that a person could really go besides out of the building would be like the restrooms or the office type areas. I mean, there are a few kind of more private booths set up, but there's nobody occupying them right now.
I'm going to head to the restroom.
All right.
Yeah. Get
We're
rid of
gonna
all
go
that.
see a man about our dog.
What were you saying, Stalker?
Get rid of all that drink.
Yeah.
So,
Although, to be honest, I've had
You
to.
know, we should all
So-
meet at the toilets. Be funny.
That's a terrible idea.
Yes, that's a terrible idea.
so you go into the kind of unfinished bathroom. Kyle goes in there. Make a spot hidden check.
Nope.
Yeah,
Nope. His need is too bad.
Yeah.
No, the only thing you're like, oh man, you know what? I actually really do. Gotta relieve myself. And
Christ.
I mean, that's why I went there.
The worst investigators ever.
Hey, I'm not investigating
You're the
anything.
investigator.
Yeah.
Oh, tonight we're all investigators. You just don't know it yet.
Thank God, because we suck
So
at that.
you said there are offices?
yeah, on the far east side of the building, there's an actual office.
Oh yeah, I see him.
Mm-hmm.
Through the lounge
Yep.
area.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head over there.
All right.
I'm gonna go apologize to Cal Rollins about starting the band.
Cal,
Everyone just seemed really tense and awkward, and someone needed to break the ice.
Cal kind of looks at you and goes, "Listen here, you upstart little shit. I know that you're young and you think you're good, but remember this is
But
my
you're not.
band. I brought everyone together. It was me and Slick," he says, pointing over at Marcone. "Brought this all together, and if it weren't for me, you'd still be out in the streets. So remember whose band this is, and don't forget the boss told us that we gotta play that song right at 10. You better not screw up your part.
What song was that again?
Swing until the end."
Oh, so that's a specific song that
Well,
was written.
Got it,
down.
boss.
you didn't know that. You just read that on the paper. These guys are talking over at the bandstand still.
Well, would I know that that is a song?
You've never heard
I mean,
of
is
it.
that? Oh, okay.
Why does he want us to play this one specific song anyway?
I don't know. I'm just taking... He goes, "Oh, I think it, like he said that his brother wrote it or something, and he's hoping it's going to hit it big on the club or something like that." He shrugs.
Alright, whatever you say, boss. I'm gonna go grab a drink.
He kind of waves you off and walks over to Slick, to James Slick Marcone. Cal, the leader of your band, your kind of big talent, the name. It's like, "Hey, that trumpet player,
Hello?
that trumpet player you found me on the streets of Harlem, the little shit, started the song without me."
Well, I mean, it kind of broke the ice, didn't it?
It's not the point, man. It's not the point. It's not Chuck and the Left Foots. It's Cal and the Left Foots.
Oh man, this guy's a racist.
Well, yeah, so what? He did one thing, let it go.
I guess you're right. Sorry, I'm just nervous, It's our first gig here.
I know what you mean.
She, let it go, she.
I was going to try an accent.
Just talk like this, she.
Oh, God.
as I'm grabbing my drink, I'm gonna swipe a napkin and sneak off backstage behind the bandstand.
Okay.
Roll myself with a nice little joint.
Wow, nice.
All right.
So, yeah.
So yeah, you go back there and start preparing yourself a joint.
I'm assuming I have matches as well.
Yeah, make a spot hidden check while you're back there.
All right, spot hidden.
No, he's too busy rolling his joint.
No, I thought that's a success.
Oh,
Yeah, it
I
is.
hadn't scrolled down. I hadn't scrolled down.
So you go back there and you're rolling it up, and you kind of glance over, and there is the there, and you happen to look over, and there's the copy of the sheet music to swing until the end, and you haven't seen this one. It looks like this is like the one more from the like for lack of better words, the composer's point of view, because you've just got your own individual notes.
Yeah, this is the score sheet.
Yeah, and it looks something looks a little funky to you. Go ahead and make an occult roll.
Oh boy, I have a lot of. If I fucking miss this roll, I swear to God, motherfucker.
Welcome to the club, buddy.
Fucking out of 70.
And you're just like, and you're looking.
Looks like music to me.
You look over and you're just thinking. You're like rolling it, and it causes you to almost mess up your joint, and you shake your head and go back to rolling it. You know, you've never messed with things from the composer's end. You like your trumpet too much. It's your pride and joy. It's the extension of yourself. It's your soul.
Can I pick it up and take it to Cal?
What's that?
After I finish rolling my joint, I'm not gonna smoke it. I'm just gonna tuck it back in my my suit pocket, and I'm gonna bring the score sheet to Cal.
Okay. Cal's up front
Does that-
there, trying to subtly sip at a flask that he's got in his jacket pocket. He sees you coming, tucks it away real quick.
Hey Cal, I was backstage grabbing some wax for my trumpet, and I found your score sheet backstage. What's it doing back there?
Huh, that's fun. He looks over at his stand, like at the front of the band, and it's there too. Must have just been an extra copy the boss had laying around, and shrugs.
Alright, you want it, or you want me to put it back for you?
Yeah, whatever.
Alright, I'm gonna go put it back for him.
Okay.
And when I go to put it back, can I compare the two?
Yeah, make a spot hidden check to look for any differences between the two.
God damn it!
Well,
I mean,
looks like music to me.
there's a lot of notes on there. Like, this has got all the information for the entire 12-piece set. You know, so you're like, huh? You're like, really, in that tempo at that time? I mean, I guess. You're used to playing like more off the cuff, man. Jazz is alive, and sheet music, well, whatever.
I guess I shrug, put it back, and go back to stage to smoke my joint.
So I'm gonna be searching around the offices now.
All right, go ahead and make a spot hidden while you start going through the office.
Bam.
Oh, all right. So while he's searching through the office there, what's everybody else doing out in the crowd?
Well, I'm backstage smoking. So.
Yeah, I know what you're doing.
Okay.
I've gone back to mingling with the crowd after a little shaky episode.
Kyle's still taking a piss.
Like,
I'm checking that everyone else on the staff is there. No one else has disappeared yet. So I'm like at least mostly doing my job.
And I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
All right. So, Stark, you're mingling with the crowd. People like you.
strutting my stuff.
That's right. You know that you've got the dance that you're supposed to be teaching everyone for the boss's big song tonight.
Oh
You know?
God.
Yeah, boss. Yeah, I remember.
I mean, it's but no, yeah, people are nice. They offer you drinks. They give you food.
Did a cultish dance.
Someone says something kind of like someone suggests something about, like, that they think that you'd look rather nice on your back, but you don't understand. You dance on your feet.
It's true. Do.
It's the weirdest compliment you've ever been
Dumb
given.
kid. Dumb kid.
He's got a 7th grade education.
Guy doesn't know how to dance.
No, but a 7th grade
Poor
education
soul.
doesn't mean you can't tell what people are saying.
The intelligence score is not too hot either.
Okay.
But Jesse's pretty, and can dance, and is pretty dexterous,
Flexible.
Just a question: Is there any other band members backstage besides me, or?
Yeah, actually, like the rest of the bands, majority of the bands chilling back there too. They're taking their break. A lot of them are indulging in a similar fashion to you. Some of them are like, like tweaking at their instruments or whatever. We're letting out spit valves and whatnot.
All right.
Testing the snare on the drum. They all seem
Tuning the drums.
Yeah. They all seem a little. I mean, if the snare's not tight enough, the sound's bad.
Yeah, I know.
But they look nervous. But it's your first gig.
Can I go to like one of the fellow trumpet players?
Yeah.
One of the fellow black trumpet players, because people are fucking racist as shit.
I mean,
Hey, buddy, you know anything about the song we're supposed to play?
George, the other trumpet player, looks up at you and he just goes, man, I mean, practiced the notes a few times. Sounds all right.
Who's the boss's brother anyway who supposedly wrote it? Anyone big?
No one I ever heard of. I mean, apparently some cat who while Mo was getting into business and investing and trying to start this club, his brother's off gallivanting over across the seas. Man, I heard he went to the pyramids and everything.
Oh, great.
What the hell?
Yeah, man. I mean,
So-
One of my buddies is a professor at the pyramids. You learn anything interesting from it?
I don't know, man. I mean, I never met the guy. The family's loaded. I just hear the stories.
I know what you mean.
So, aside from the searching officer, I had a question. What did the schedule actually say, like, at 10 o'clock? Did it say, like, band plays?
It literally just said in quotation marks, swinging till the end.
Oh, okay.
So, luckily, you do your business bathroom, you go to wash your hands in the sink and everything, and then when you look back up in the mirror, you see Mo standing right behind you.
Uh-oh.
Me?
You're on your way to the bathroom. Well, I fully used the bathroom, is washing his hands, looks back up from the sink, and in the mirror he sees Mo standing right behind him.
So where did you go?
I had to relieve myself, it got dark, and I about pissed myself. What can I say?
Yeah, I ain't judging. Just glad to see you back.
Oh, big night. Everything's going. Where else would I go? He makes a nervous chuckle and kind of reaches up to pat you on the back because you're a magnificent specimen of a man, and he's
Besides
a
being
short little
ugly?
man. I mean, he didn't used to be ugly. He used to be all American. Like he's huge. He's big and muscular, and he won the genetic lottery. All right.
Yeah.
It's
The regular lottery, not so much.
he won that too. He won the Tontine.
Oh, yeah, but...
Yeah, I mean, considering he's pilots and shit.
He
Yeah.
can't be that big.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Back then, you could actually be kind of big and still be a pilot.
I mean, he's tall,
I mean,
but
it's
Yeah.
he's not bulky.
yeah.
He's, But, he has her, and as he's, chuckling and awkwardly patting you on the shoulder,
Another man is touching you in the bathroom.
another man walks in the door. That's when Slick walks into the bathroom. Lunar, you go in there like, oh, I got a mighty need, and you see the tall head of security with the burned face, being awkwardly patted on the back by Mo.
I'm going to ignore that's happening, and I'm going to say, "Hey, Mo, where'd you go?"
Oh, lights went out and I about pissed myself, so I thought, hey, why don't I actually go piss?
Is there any way that I could tell that he's like chuckling, or like lying to me?
Let's see here. I could, let's see, make a listen check, actually, to see if you can't hear, like, the nervous, like, the nervousness and such in his voice, like,
Do I roll that too, considering he's right behind me?
Sure, if you want to. Oh, God, a critical failure.
Oh.
No, he just sounds like he's making a really bad joke.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I gotta go take a piss. So.
All right, let me know if the plumbing doesn't work. We just had those installed.
Wait, didn't he just go to the bathroom?
I mean, he said he
That's what he
did.
said.
Work in all the stalls, or
Yeah,
work
so-
all the time.
Yeah, he didn't test every single urinal in stall.
Yeah, that's true.
And also, at about this point, he had been missing for nearly 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, the man's gotta take a... Yeah,
Man's gotta take a leak.
Yeah, but don't judge him.
Yeah. So, all right. So you go in his bathroom, and Mo kind of laughs and chuckles nervously, and go and walks out of the bathroom. Spot hidden check. Both of you in the bathroom.
His blinds are undone.
Oh yeah. No, he didn't wash his hands, and all of the bathroom stall doors are still closed as they were when you walked in. But yeah,
The
no,
main thing you notice is that he didn't wash his hands.
yes.
So he touched you with piss hands.
God.
If he ever went to piss. Dun, dun,
Dun,
dun.
I stroll in. Why the hell is there a horn section in the bathroom?
What? No.
So what did I find on my successful hidden check in the offices?
You're looking around there and you're searching through the office. You find lots of paperwork, contracts for the contractors, contracts for the band, contracts for a dance instructor, list of other bands that they, plan on like getting in the future, like lots of official paperwork and everything. And but you also find like he's like he's got also like one of those awkward early 1900 family photos where they just no one smiled,
Right.
because they had to hold the pose for so long. Like
Yeah.
it looks like when he was a kid, and it's just like there's 3 kids sitting there, 3 boys in front of a very stern-looking father and a very unhappy-looking mother. But it's like sitting up on a shelf by the desk.
I'm gonna take it down and look at it.
The kid looks like he shares a lot of physical characteristics with Mo, so you assume that it's his family photo, and looking it over and everything. But nothing stands out. Looks like he's got 2 siblings and 2 parents. Nothing unusual for that time frame. But like next, and he's got a few other things up on the shelf. It looks like there's like a vase with some flowers. What looks like how to best describe this? It looks like he's got like like an old leathery he's got a baseball up there, and and
Okay.
this, this, and like in an odd little statue of some like a funky little statue of a with a weird face on it. Looks foreign.
I will put down the photo and pick up the statue and inspect it.
I mean, it's heavy. It feels solid, made of some sort of metal. Looks old. You've seen sort of stuff like this, and it's rich people like things. They like to import foreign stuff. You don't get it. I mean, it's one
So it's
thing.
definitely like foreign.
I mean, it looks foreign to you. I mean,
Okay.
Unless it's, oh God, I'm gonna feel bad for saying this. Unless it's, one of them things from one of them Indian tribes. I feel horrible having just said that. Oh my God. But
Wow, you're
1920s,
such a
1920s. No, I'm not racist. The world was racist. Anyways. No, it just looks like a weird little statue. You've seen, as a private investigator, you've investigated typically a lot. Most people have forged it's finding a cheating spouse or solving missing peoples, and it's not unusual to see that the wealthier people, they like to waste their money on things that are impractical.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So nothing out of the ordinary about it.
No, nothing. I mean,
Anything else in the office that's need to
there's
more
this-
details on my case or
there-
tonight's happenings?
I mean, other than that, his desk drawer is locked and there's a safe in the back. But otherwise, it just looks like really unorganized papers of like official business stuff.
I'm going to attempt to open his desk drawer.
Oh, make
Can
a
I-
pick lock.
You mean locksmith?
Whatever. The lock skill.
Come on, big money. Damn it! I was so close.
I mean,
Bullshit.
no, you fumble with
You'll get
it,
some next time.
but nothing. Look around you couldn't get it open. Kind of shrugged. Must be one of them new locks. You know?
Wait. Oh, never mind. Wait, like if I have a lockpick set, can I use that for a bonus?
No, you were using it to begin
Oh.
with. Otherwise, you would have had to have
Man.
been like messing. Like you'd have to like unbent some like paper clips or something from his desk.
Hey, you don't know.
So,
Can I? Oh,
oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, can I go into the office? Try and find Mo.
It's actually about this time that Mo comes out of the bathroom and goes,
Oh,
"Hey,
real
everybody! Sorry to worry, everyone. That's just when you gotta go, you gotta go."
Nice.
He shouts
But
loudly.
real quick, I'm gonna take a couple pictures of the contracts, and then I'll head out of the office.
The old 1920s camera.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick.
What's that?
Real quick.
Yeah, it takes you a minute.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
Yeah, but no, yeah, actually, you see Mo coming out of the bathroom. I'm not sure if Slick and Kyle are having any more words while they're in the bathroom.
Nope.
I'm done washing my hands and greasing my hair.
I guess I'll just after Mo left.
All right. Oh, your hair looks good. Nice, slick back, the style of the time.
Alright, and I'm gonna exit the bathroom.
Like every stereotypical Italian in the 1920s.
Wow.
So, yeah.
See, gotta grease my hair. See.
Oh, God. So yeah, you see Mo walk out and he makes a speech. Then quickly followed is his large security guy, and then the kind of mousy little, your band manager Slick comes out after that, and people look relieved. Oh,
I'm gonna
Yeah,
head up
crap.
to Mo, and I'll be like, "Where were you?"
You're still in the office taking photos. That's gonna take you.
Oh,
a
okay.
while.
I'm gonna walk over to Slick and be like, "Yo, why was he in there for so long?"
All he said he needed to do was take a piss. Or he
Yeah,
almost wet himself.
It don't take 30 minutes to take no piss.
Yeah, I know. That seems a little bit shady. I agree with you, but...
I mean, I'd go in there, but that's the white people bathroom. I gotta go to the colored.
Actually, this is a
Yeah,
non-segregated.
this is nonsense.
Well, for now it's non-segregated.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
I mean, it's not done yet.
Yeah, that's
I'm
true.
assuming the colored bathrooms are the last ones built.
Actually,
I mean, they're not that important.
the Savoy was completely integrated. It didn't have that.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
non-discrimination policy. It was the only one at its time.
Well, then I'll say it sarcastically.
Fun fact!
Oh,
Whatever, man. We gotta get playing now.
Yeah, you go do that. Don't screw it up.
Now, as I'll callous me and do my thing, everything will be great.
Alright, I'll try. As long as you do good, I'll try to keep your ass out of the gutter or some shit like that. Whatever. Phrase.
Yeah.
Man, see, I'm trying to keep your ass out of the gutter.
See, because you recognize, while Cal's got the name and a bit of the time into it, this kid, he's got the talent. He's young. He could go places.
And as I'm walking back, I just like pretty soon it'll be Chuck in the left foot.
Oh, shit!
Ooh, I laugh.
Get wrecked.
Ambitious little motherfucker. So, yeah, it's, actually, you've got about, probably at this point, not quite an hour, more like 45 minutes until the, you guys got to start playing. Mo goes back and starts mingling with the crowd. Brock is still in the office. He'll be there for a few minutes while he's rummaging for stuff and taking photos. And then the band's like chilling out, having a smoke, having a drink, resting before the performance, enjoying the snacks that are brought to them now.
Can I'm gonna go pick up the score that I found
Mm-hmm.
in the back, and I'm gonna bring it to Mo.
Oh, hey, what can I do for you? You're Chuck, right?
Yeah, my name's Chuck. I was just curious. I heard your brother went over to Egypt. That's what got inspiration for this. What do you do over there?
Oh yeah, he likes to do a lot of traveling. I mean, I went into business. He went to the university. Each their own thing. I still love my baby brother.
Did he happen to go over there with a professor named Tom Higgins?
Higgins. I don't sounds very bell. I'll tell you. My brother Joe. He's actually he's over there. Over there. He gestures over into the crowd to a man kind of sitting solitarily at a table by himself.
Dun dun dun.
He looks very similar to Mo, but is younger and a little bit thinner.
Creepier, occultier. Cultier.
And I thank him for the information. I'm gonna go head over and talk to his brother.
So,
Hey, my name's Chuck. I'm in the band. I heard you went over to Egypt, so when you got the inspiration for this song, that true?
he kind of looks up, startled. Yeah. Actually, it's interesting, fun little trip, man. Like you gotta go sometime if you can.
What do you do over there? I got a really good friend who's a professor.
Oh, really? What's his name?
Tom Higgins, archaeology.
Oh, I know Higgins. Yeah.
Oh, were you part of his escapade?
Well, I mean, I met him, but I was actually I was over there with a few other folks. I was with a Brit by the name of Howard Carter.
Oh, that name don't ring any bells. What he famous for?
Oh man, we found Tut's tomb.
Dork.
Oh yeah, that young kid who was a pharaoh, right?
Yeah, that's right. Man, you know about Egypt?
A little bit. Only up to 11th grade, so we went over a little bit of world history. Is that where you got the inspiration to write this over there?
Oh yeah, man, they have some interesting music over there, you know. And I thought that and then when I came back over here and I heard a jazz is going on, I'm like, they got some similarities. I can bring this together, maybe get some Egyptian jazz going on.
That sounds like crazy talk.
You never know till you try, right?
I guess we'll find out tonight. All right, then I'm just gonna head back over to the band to try and forget this fucking music.
All right. So you finish up with the photos there, Brock, while the
Okay.
crowd's kind of socializing, and it's got a weird feeling to tonight, you know. I mean,
Yeah. So I see Mo now, like I'm out of the office and I see Mo.
yeah, Mo's lounging about. Mo actually is walking over and talking to Jesse and making sure everything's ready for the dance. You know, it sounds like got a lot of people here going to want to learn. You gonna be ready for it?
I was gonna be ready. I was born ready.
Oh, I know. I've seen you, kid. You know, not many. You got natural moves. Let me tell you.
Just watch my feet.
Yeah, that's why they call you Hops, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you see that Mo's kind of talking over to an attractive young person wearing really nice dance clothes and has a big happy smile. Looks kind of like you kind of get the impression it's a pretty smile, maybe not a whole lot going on.
Okay. I'm gonna head over and I'm gonna go to Mo and say, so what happened when the lights went out?
Oh man, it scared me a bit. About pissed myself, so I figured I might as well hurry into the bathroom before I did.
Really? And you were gone for this long?
Well, I may have almost shit myself too. I'm sorry. I'm trying to put.
Do I smell anything?
You smell cigars.
I hold up the itinerary and point to swing into the end. I'm like, so what's this? I found your itinerary for the night.
Oh, I must have dropped
Let's
it.
swing into
Thanks.
the end.
Here's something for you. Oh, it's a song that my brother wrote that he wants the band
I
to try
don't give
out.
it to him. I just show him.
He reaches out to take it.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, your brother, huh?
Yeah.
Is he here tonight?
Yeah, Joe, he's over at the table over there. He's a bit of a loner, keeps to himself.
How's your other brother?
Oh, Mick, he died when we were younger.
That's too bad.
Wait, how'd you know I had another brother?
Oh, I have to do research for my jobs.
He kind of like, I hired you to look out for the club, not to look into me. You hear?
Whatever. You want me to find out what's going on, or do you want to cover everything up?
I'm not covering anything up. I'm saying you're supposed to look into the stuff that's going on around here and why some of my
And
work
I'm
staff
looking
been missing.
into what's going on around here.
If you focus on what's going on at the club, you don't need to be digging into my family history.
I kind of put my hands up. I'm like, whatever you say, boss. I say it very condescendingly, expressing my disdain for his rules.
Society,
What a
man.
rebel.
Little Mr.
So-
Anarchy over there.
So, Stark, you watch this whole conversation happen right in front of, Jesse watches all. Hey, this guy in the trench coat seems like being kind of rude to the boss. Doesn't seem nice.
Yeah, just stay clear of him.
Do I notice that
Seems
confrontation
like
go
an
down?
asshole.
No, you're back over with the band. This happened over in the seats. There's a bit of a distance.
Okay.
I look over at Hops and I go, and I say, hey, if you find a nice old lady, maybe you can make some money tonight, right?
Yeah, sure, mister.
I shake my head and I walk off.
Oh. So the next bit of time seems the passed pretty well. And then it's about time for the Mo gets up and he's like, "All right, everybody, I got a special treat for you." And he kind of signals, and his younger brother is, slightly smaller, essentially version of him, because he puts his arm around him. Some of you might know, this is my baby brother Joe. Yes, I know, Joe and Mo, we get it all the time. But he just got back recently from a big old trip a few years over in Egypt. He spent out there with the university and everything, and he's back and he's gonna help around here at the club, and he wrote us a new song and and helped come up with a dance and everything here that we're hoping is gonna be real popular once the club's open. So we're gonna give you all a little sneak preview.
Is the dance going to be super racially insensitive to Egyptians?
I believe that's where the Pharaoh dance came from.
Oh my God! Walk like an Egyptian. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing the thing. No. So it's like, all right. So the band's gonna play, and some of my dancers here, including our star instructor Jesse here, is gonna show you how the moves go, and then everyone come on, get up, and let's get this party swinging.
Gotta give a winning smile to everyone.
Swinging with the star instructor.
Oh. So so Chuck, you and the Cal gives counts everybody off, and they all go to start playing. You can make a this is a bit of a tricky song, but you can make a arts check on your skills, see how well you're doing. I mean, you're pretty good on the trumpet. Yeah.
Or our trumpet?
Yes.
Right.
It's on the right-hand side.
Oh my fucking God. That's a lie.
Critical fail!
Oh my God, you
Chuck's slowing it. But
you start to go, and you suddenly notice that shit, one of your valves is off. You're gonna have to scramble to fix that, and fast. I'm gonna let this fall under the maintenance of this fall under another arch trumpet to know how to take care of it, because you spent all this time during the downtime not tuning your instrument. You were off smoking weed and asking people questions.
Womp womp. Worst band member ever.
But
Do we notice that there's someone out of tune?
Yeah, everybody.
Should we make a listen, or do we all hear it?
Make a listen check. We'll see how well you can
got it.
discern it. But Chuck, you can make another arts check to see how quickly you can get that thing back up and running. Oh my
sounds
God!
pretty good to me.
Nobody else is hearing it.
Well, I mean, we're not listening to him.
Oh, cool! You quickly get it fixed, and you can start playing again. Make another roll.
Oh my God.
There you go. You're like, okay, and you catch back in. You only missed 2 8s, and 2 8.
Oh.
Two counts of 8 through there. It's like
2 8 notes.
you're like, oh shit, 5 6 7 8 5 6. Okay, go. So it's a quick recovery. You catch Cal kind of glare at you though from up front. He noticed. But yeah.
Yeah, never gonna be Chuck's flatfoots now.
Oh.
Left foot.
But you start playing the song, and it's got this weird, crazy vibe to it, and everything starts going. And Jesse, it's your time to start showing the people the dance. Make a arts dance roll.
Oh,
you start, and you're
job.
it's and you start, but. The dance doesn't really seem to fit the music to you, and you kind of just start doing your own thing because you're like, no, this is what we should do, and start freestyling Charleston in it, and the Mo's like, no, and he's mouthing to you and gesturing do the right dance.
Don't do the right dance. Don't do it.
I'm sorry, Mocha's like, I'm sorry, guys. Sorry, he cuts off the band and he cuts off just a little bit technical, a little difficulty there. Let's go ahead and give this another try, everyone.
Oh God. Okay.
Was Joe dancing?
Joe was not dancing.
So does this mean I have to do more arts checks?
Yes. But so Cal's like, from the top, boys, and gestures. There you go. And then so now you're remembering. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to do this dance, Jesse.
Wait,
Oh, the way you said. Wait. I thought that was for
there
me.
you go.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Oh yeah. You start like. Oh yeah, and you start jamming it out, and people start to follow along. Because you're like showing the steps and everything as you're.
While this is going on, I'm gonna go up to Joe and go, so I hear this is your big moment.
He kind of looks over and goes, yeah, man, look at it. And then everyone else starts, like, dancing along. So, it's...
Brock doesn't dance.
Brock doesn't dance. Is anyone else trying to follow the dance?
Neither does Kyle.
Neither does Kyle.
I can't dance.
I'm not dancing.
Kyle hasn't danced since the war.
Kyle didn't dance before
I think
the war
Slick
either.
totally dances.
No, Slick just drinks. He doesn't know. So,
Yeah.
This time
I'm
Kyle's
kind of
actually
playing
watching
trumpet, so I
more.
can't dance.
So I asked Joe, did you come up with the dance as well?
I was a little bit influenced, man, from some of the stuff that they were doing over in Egypt. And, so, the band, the tempo picks up, and people's... Before like, Jesse, like, you're leading it, you're like, man, I must be a really good instructor, because all of these people are starting to, like, perfectly sync up with you while you're dancing. And,
That's not creepy.
Oh God, no.
I'm a natural.
Nope.
Yeah, you're a natural, man. This is your gig.
Can we spot hidden to see if this is, like, creeping us out?
I mean, no, they're just dancing, it's like, it's a very repetitive step, so it's like, I'm going to say
okay.
it wouldn't be any more difficult than learning the Cupid Shuffle, okay?
Okay.
It's like one of
Catchy.
those, like, it's a catchy, anyone could do it, and after a few lines, and most of these people are here for jazz and such anyways, so they know it a little bit, like, and they start going along with it, and, the sound's a little bit weird and everything, like, some of the horns are playing some really odd notes, but, it's going.
Are they playing the brown noise?
They're not playing the brown noise, Asmo. God, no,
You said some weird notes. Trying to figure out what's going on. I'm trying to investigate.
Can I roll an occult check if I hear anything that sounds really weird? Considering I thought it looked a little weird before.
Yeah, go for it. Now that you're playing, you're just like going along.
Fuck!
No, man, these cats are just digging the music, and oh man, you got a nice little buzz going on, and you're like, oh, this is good stuff. You doubted
Could
the
I
music?
possibly?
I mean, do you even have any occult?
Yeah.
You-
five.
You actually
Oh, you've got the
there's
bass.
a
You've got the bass
5%.
5. Yeah, I
There's
guess
a base
any.
5%
All right, I
occult.
guess anyone can do the base 5. Oh, dear God. No, you critically fail. You don't know shit. Oh my God.
Oh my god.
Is that right? That's not right. Hold on.
No.
You don't
No,
have the greater
fuck.
than 5.
Oh shit.
How
Yeah,
is
I
that?
need to actually add the 5.
How is that
This is
possible?
bullshit.
How is that
Such
possible?
bullshit.
God damn! I buy a Colt 70 and I can't fucking get it right.
Hey
Okay,
man,
so in
that's
the
what happens when you
meantime-
smoke weed every day.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
No,
Kyle!
no, so close.
In the meantime, I'm gonna ask Joe if he has heard anything about his brother's troubles with the club. Do you want me
So-
to fast talk him?
Yeah, go for it. If you're trying to trick him into saying something, like get quicker, then do a fast talk.
Yeah. Wrecked.
So you're like, yeah, he's like, oh, you keep question, and he's like, and eventually he goes, honestly, like, yeah, he first told me about it. He wrote me in a letter just before I came back, and telling me that he was really glad I got him that statue, and like, shrugs, and that
Wait. What did he say about the statue?
So, he said that he's like answering questions. You're like, so when did you hear about the troubles? And he's like, oh yeah, he told me in a letter that when he wrote after he wrote back to let me know that he got the statue I sent him.
Oh, is that the statue's office?
Yeah, the statue in his office. So at this point, I need everyone to make spot hidden rolls.
Even me since I'm playing?
Yes.
Oh, get ready!
You can see the whole room.
God damn it!
Okay. Yes.
I quit!
Apparently, Chuck Big
That's
Brass
what you get for
Bedell.
smoking the reefer.
I mean, he hasn't even used.
Should that give me a bonus to perception?
No,
No.
only if you're seeing imaginary things. No.
That's not how that.
I
I'm gonna
know
run to the
it's a
bathroom real quick, sorry.
joke. It's a joke. Oh my god! Quit being so literal. Yeah. Well, while he didn't notice it, but everyone, like the dancers have all fallen into a complete sync, like with Jesse, and Jesse kind of like stops to
Okay.
admire for a second because you're like, yeah, awesome, and stop, and they just keep going. And the tempo's increasing, and their dancing is increasing, and the tempo's increasing, and the dancing's increasing, and the tempo's increasing, and the dancing's increasing, and you start to hear this
Jeez.
odd wailing noise. Not like the
Oh,
creature
God.
wail, but like a shriek. I just wanted to clarify that before someone started going, oh! Because
I was about to do
That's the
that.
worst.
yes,
sorry,
I knew one of you motherfuckers was about to do it. I just didn't know which one.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, I said that basically everyone's noticed, except for you, that as the tempo of the music's increasing, the dancing's increasing, and the tempo, like, and they're going frantic. Like, you actually look and see someone's feet are actually bleeding on the dance floor, and you suddenly like this odd wailing noise is going over into the air. And I said, no, not. Damn it! I gave you another opportunity. I said like a wail isn't like a cry, not like the creature. Before anyone made one of the whale noises from Finding Nemo.
Oh my god.
Okay.
And
Can
this
I do
point-
a spot hidden? Because
Is this
shit's
like
my-
really worrying?
this shit's weird. You're like, where's that sound coming from? Is some instrument really out of tune?
yeah, can
Can I do a
spot
listen
hidden?
to see if I can identify it since I know it's not one of the instruments?
You can do an
Well,
occult.
but you didn't notice.
Well, he didn't see the dancing, but he hears
I
everyone's hearing the noise now.
Okay.
So you said roll
so
occult?
people are injuring themselves at this point.
Yes, you see that they're literally like they're dancing
I'm
so
gonna fire
quickly.
my gun into the ceiling.
At that point, can I just
Before he
see
does
if-
that, can I roll my occult like you were telling me?
Yes, you can.
Can I do my
Please.
spot hidden?
Oh
Maybe.
my god!
Well, aren't you shit at that?
My occult's 70! Why can't I get this right?
Because you've been smoking much, man.
Oh my god, the expert who doesn't know his field. Oh my god, this is too much. So, oh god. So yeah, you like see that and you're saying to yourself and you fire your gun into the air, but it's even you barely hear your trusty 45 revolver go off over the loudness of the music and this odd wail. I mean, Joe next to you kind of like jumps back and looks terrified, but the people dancing don't even seem to notice at all.
At this point, can I sneak and escape the building, or just leave?
Yes,
No.
you can.
I can.
Yes, yeah, but certainly. I mean, you're. I'm trying to remember where. But if you're standing anywhere still near, like at the exit of the bathroom and everything, you're staying over the tables. There's an exit right here by the bar.
All right, so
Can I?
I'm gonna
Can I?
sneak out.
Since there's wailing, can I roll a listen to try and identify it?
Sure. Anyone can make a spot hidden check, by the way.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh my
well,
fucking god!
I succeed.
A 99.
Let's see.
I
Yeah,
wanna do a spot.
you, Brock, you're the only. You barely notice it because you're doing this, but you notice James quietly sliding out the exit door.
Suspicious.
super suspicious.
Wait, was I supposed to roll spot hidden or listen? Because I rolled listen.
That in case is spot hidden.
Spot hidden?
To see Slick slipping on out the building.
All right, come on. Rated it less than 25.
I'm gonna run after him.
You start taking off. All right. It looks like the whale doesn't sound like anything you've ever heard before. And you're like, what is this? This is weird, man. This is like it's the type of weird shit that the professor was talking about, but you can't think of anything in particular that matches up.
Yeah.
Well, since he told me that he just got back from Egypt.
Doesn't.
And
Yeah, but you don't know anything.
Yeah, like you can't think of it. Maybe it's the music. Maybe it's the drugs. Maybe
Maybe it's alcohol.
Alcohol.
I didn't drink. I just smoked.
Yeah. However, you can make another spot hidden while you're up there. Can you do it?
Cthulhu, please.
Can you do it? No!
Oh my
God. No, he can't.
This is rigged.
This is rigged.
Game is racist.
This game is racist because I'm playing the only black person in this fucking game.
No, there's another black trumpet player.
Yeah, but not that if you guys are playing.
Well.
So, I mean, well, just don't die first. And the wailing keeps up and the dancing keeps up, and then you suddenly get to the break in the song, and it's like, duh, and everyone stops dancing, and just sits there completely still. Soccer, you're standing in the middle of the dance floor. You're back to the band, facing the crowd, and they're all just kind of standing there, their arms dangling at their sides.
Can I go over to Cal and ask what's going on?
Cal is...
Sort of wave my hand into one of their faces. See if they see it.
They don't seem to respond.
I poke them.
Where's Mo?
Mo is... Mo is by the bar and is looking over as Brock is bolting to the exit.
I go over to Mo and ask what the fuck's going on.
I'm like, I see Kyle and I say, "Hey, the little Italian's trying to get out of here. Let's stop. We gotta stop him."
I mean, he's not... He's quite so you guys burst through the exit door right behind Slick. Slick.
Wait.
I mean, at least Brock does. I'm not sure if Kyle's following him, but Mo is kind of looking catatonic. Like he looks like a shell-shocked soldier to you.
Can I roll psychology? I mean,
Yeah.
I think I'm decent at it, unless I fucked up.
Oh, I should have been
Yeah, I
rolling
think I
that
actually
earlier.
fucked up. Yeah, these should be better. Yeah, okay, that will help.
You're like,
Yeah,
hey,
okay.
come on, hey man. Like you try to think of
Okay,
what
yeah.
you think of what you saw them do to soldiers on the battlefield, but you're like,
What they did to me.
yeah, what they did to you.
Yeah, okay.
So you're trying to rouse him, and you're getting no response as Brock bursts past you, yelling, "The little Italian's trying to get away!" and bursts out the exit door.
Yeah, I follow him.
I've got my 45
this
out.
isn't going anywhere. I'll follow him.
So,
By the way,
Slick,
I was just taking like a walk. I wasn't
know.
like running out.
right, you were sneaking
Yeah.
out. You were like casually walking. No one pay attention to me. I'm gonna get out. And then, and you get outside, and you're like, oh, thank God. And then, bam, the door bursts open behind you, and and in comes the large, all-American security guard and the short. The average height little
Not short. You said I'm
gumshoe.
tall and lanky.
Yeah, you are tall and lanky. That's true. You are tall and lanky. My bad. Forgot that you're tall. So the tall, lanky gumshoe and the trench coat come out, burst out the door behind you. You got like 10 feet away from the door, and suddenly they burst out there, and it's like, ah!
Where do you think you're going?
Did you not hear that shit?
What the hell was that?
I don't know. That's why I got out.
Spot
I'm
hidden.
gonna roll psychology to see if I believe him. would that be?
Yeah, I'll do that same, but
Um,
I'm not gonna succeed.
Meanwhile, spot hiddens from all of you right now.
Even me?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
well,
three
yeah.
of the three of you who are outside.
Oh,
Well,
pass.
Two of us succeeded in something.
So Slick, you're immediately like, you're caught off guard. These guys are like, the gumshoe's got a freaking 45 out. You know, this is uncomfortable. This isn't good. But immediately, you know, like, and you're like, and Kyle and Brock, you look over his shoulder, and you see like 4 figures slumping forward out of the darkness. Kind of towards the light, because this is exiting into an alleyway.
Okay, I
Identify
grab
yourself before
Sleek
I-
and, like, try and, I don't know, throw him back in, away from the things coming at him. I mean, I'm supposed to keep everyone alive here, aren't I? So, I just, like, shove him back inside.
So the big American like kind of like quickly like hustles you out by you, and as you're being hustled back to the door, you look over and notice yourself, Slick, that there are these 4 figures skulking out of the darkness.
What do they look like?
They match the photos of the 4 missing persons on your report.
Okay. Do they look like, what condition are they in?
Remember how you saw that face in the darkness? They all look like
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
They're
Do I
missing.
need to roll sanity?
Actually, both of you need to roll sanity now that as they enter into the
Probably
light.
all 3 of us?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn around with my gun out.
Hey, it's
What?
a success!
Oh yay! Congratulations! You guys are, while you are taken aback, you're all caught up in the adrenaline of the moment, and it doesn't like damage your psyche.
Do I gain sanity?
Yeah, I'm
for
already too
success?
damaged to get any more damage from this shit.
You do
I've
not.
seen some stuff.
You've seen some stuff.
I don't
Yeah.
gain anything for crit successing.
Did you crit success?
I did. I got a
Yeah.
1.
Oh, you did. Let me just double check that in the rules real fast here. No, it would give it doesn't immediately give you one. It gives you the opportunity to gain one when leveling up. Is how it works.
Okay.
So
So
but-
I'm gonna hold my 45 on them and be like, stop! Don't come any closer.
you've all seen some shit one way or another. Kyle in the military. You know, Brock, you saw that face earlier. Fool me once, shame
The
on
mean
me.
streets.
Of Kansas City?
The city. The
No.
city's a cruel mistress. Hey, you don't know.
James, you've seen some enforcers mess some people up here. But yeah, these 4 figures for their clothes are kind of tattered and look in bad condition. Their faces are stretched thin over their skull. Their eye sockets are completely empty and just kind of almost look like they're filled with almost like a black pus.
Wait, so they have no eyeballs?
They have no eyeballs. And their mouths are
Um,
just gauntly hanging open. And their arms are dragging at their sides.
Do they stop when I tell them to?
They don't. They're
I'm gonna
moving.
shoot one.
You're gonna shoot one. Okay.
Yes.
Can I shoot one as well?
Yeah, you can pull out your little. I think you got 38 special, don't you?
God damn it.
I got a 38 snub.
So go ahead and roll your gun roll.
Damn it!
Can I try to punch one of them?
Absolutely. Yeah, these guys both go pow pow, and you're trying to you're reacting as if you're aiming at moving targets, but these guys are moving really slow, so you completely miss aim.
Yeah, and there comes the all-American hero and who succeeds when no one else does.
Yeah, so you run up and you just like dick this guy right in the face, and it sprawls him out to the ground.
If he bites you.
Like it just drops to the ground, and in the process, its head literally rolls off its body.
Yeah, just like
Oh,
I
that's
expected.
disgusting. Do we need another sanity roll?
Yes, you do. As
Oh, fuck me.
Damn it!
Well, that... yes! Clearly
Oh.
I've done this before.
clearly
You
you've
take
done that.
one. I take one cent.
Yes, you lose 1 sanity.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You didn't mean
I
to.
mean,
You didn't mean to
I
punch
mean,
him
it-
that hard.
Oh, yes, I did.
Like, it freaks me out. I fire again.
Do I need to dodge?
I don't think he's aiming at you, and there are 3 others. You're
No,
not
but
complete-
he's not hitting
God
anything
damn
else
it!
anyway.
I mean, you can do
I
a
mean-
dodge just for the sake of it.
Oh, I'm not gonna, because I'm gonna fail at it, but
The fuck are
Just-
these rolls?
yeah,
Hey,
that's
welcome
why
to my life.
Yeah,
I haven't fucking succeeded in like 12 rolls.
yeah, that's why I wanted that's why I was thinking about rolling dodge, because you haven't hit anything, so
You
I mean-
make sure.
But I didn't
I was
crit
probably in
fail.
more
I
danger
did
than
not crit
anyone
fail.
else
You can. I would
this
say
time.
Okay, here's what you know. He's firing a gun in your direction. You can make a dodge just to try and make sure you're putting yourself out of the way of the bullet one way or another.
Okay, let's see.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and I succeed
You
again.
step up. You lay out this cadaverific looking thing, and did you hear? You out of the corner. I see him hand back with his 45, go to shoot off a second bullet, and you just like jump back and put your back against the alleyway wall, and then the bullet goes astray.
Okay, good. Win.
So are these things moving forward?
A very slow, sluggish crawl. Like it takes them like I don't know.
We don't get a bonus to hit them for being so slow and.
It's also
dumb.
dark in the alleyway. You don't have good vision.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Besides, we don't need no bonuses. I can smack him really hard anyway. You guys just
Apparently.
need to follow my lead.
Bonuses, where we're going, we don't need no bonuses.
Yeah.
So,
How many times do I think I can shoot before they get to me?
I mean, at the current pace that they're walking, you could unload your entire gun.
Well, I'm
There-
gonna do that.
Oh, God!
When life gives you
Trigger
lemons.
happy.
So I've shot 3 times so far, so I have 3 bullets left.
Yep, in your little 45 6-shooter.
Wait, how do I know how many shots I shoot?
Your gun
Dude, I
should
hit
say the
twice.
number of bullets that has in there. Alright.
It does
So-
not say that.
Damn it, Black Hawk!
Well, then you have unlimited ammo,
You-
don't you?
it's a 38 snub. Give me a second here, I will.
It's probably a revolver, so it's probably
Yeah,
a
it
6.
is. Well, I mean,
It's probably either 5 or 6.
You're 5 or 6.
I will punch you in the ovaries.
I don't have ovaries to be punched in. Alright, 38 revolver. Yeah, 6. It's got a total of 6 bolts. It's a 6-shooter. Standard little handgun.
So I hit 2 with my hand cannon.
Yeah, you're like,
well,
BAM! BAM! Loud 45 revolver goes off, and it caves right into one's chest, and it just like drops like a sack of potatoes, and like blood's not pouring out. It's hard to tell because it's dark, but a slow dark liquid is oozing from the wound, and you drop another one in the same fashion, leaving just one
Well-
more sluggishly walking towards you guys.
can I punch
Alright.
it again? Because I'm
Let
going
the
to.
Italian try and shoot it.
Yeah, the Italian
yeah,
has not
I'll-
taken another action yet.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
let him
gonna,
do
I'm
that
gonna
again.
shoot him.
Go
Oh,
slick, go.
Well, there we go.
Oh yeah, you calm yourself a bit, and you don't want to be shown up by the gumshoe or Mr. All-American Sunburn, and you just pop one right in the head if you're a little snub 38, then the head explodes, and the bodies just drop.
I'm like looking around kind of frantically, and I'm like motion to Kyle. I'm like, get the greasy weasel back inside. As I'm like covering us and reloading my pistol and looking for more
Spot
more.
him.
Dude,
enemies.
I don't want to go back in there. You heard that fucking freaky ass, whatever the fuck it was, music.
Yeah, but it's done now.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab Slick by the collar and just drag him inside.
So, by the way, yeah, spot hidden, you three.
Of course not. Why wouldn't we? Oh, okay, I can see stuff again.
Get wrecked!
The bodies start moving up off
Oh,
the
shit,
ground.
yeah, I'm like,
even the ones
inside.
without
Okay,
heads.
yeah, I grab Brock too, and
And sanity
like by the
rolls.
shoulder. And,
Fuck
yeah, as I said, I've seen shit.
Oh, Brock.
Fuck you!
Brock, that's gonna be
Yeah.
that's gonna be a 4 sanity loss on that one.
Wait, why?
Yes. I mean,
Because that's what the roll
I'm
was
sorry for you.
Because these things.
So Slick also takes for sanity.
Oh yeah, Slick also. I'm sorry. Yeah, Slick and Brock drop 4
Hey, it's not just me,
sanity.
buddy.
4 sanity
Yeah.
points. From the, and
Yeah.
It's okay. Okay. Freaky things. All right. Cool. But you dropped a bullet into these things, and you saw their heads get knocked up, and the bodies are getting up and moving again. This is beyond some sort of like sick, crazy druggie or something like that. This is some weird shit.
3 spooky,
Yeah,
5
and-
What the
Three-
Yeah,
fuck
and
is
Kyle
this?
has seen shit.
I shove Slick in front of me, and as Kyle kind of pushes. No. That's not what I meant. As we're headed towards the door, I shove Slick like back towards the door, as Kyle's kind of grabbing him and trying to pull me along, and I'm trying to get us all inside, and then slam the door and see if I can like barricade it shut.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
guys.
I'm with you on barricading that thing.
I mean, it's pretty. Yeah, quickly, you guys come in, slam the door behind you, and begin barricading it. Meanwhile, everyone else, you heard those loud gunshots, and while you're sitting here, like, looking at all the catatonic people, when you looked over at Cal, Chuck, you noticed that you go look at him, and the rest of the band is just kind of sitting there, holding their instruments.
Do they need sanity checks?
Make an occult check.
Oh, please, let me land 1 fucking occult check, I swear to God.
Nope.
Nice.
Nope.
Yeah!
Oh, the crit success! The crit success! And suddenly
Is it?
hits you. He got a 2. That's, yeah. Went 1 to 5 is a crit success, 96 to 100
okay.
is a crit failure. And it comes flooding to you. Like, you've been in a haze. The whole thing seemed weird. But you've heard about shit like this. You've heard about the Egyptians were really well known for, like, you heard stories Egyptians like that they could make, like they could make the dead live again, and they'd sometimes make the living seem like they were dead, and they could control people through their music. And it hits you like a sack of potatoes, and you think to yourself, if you hadn't fucked up at the beginning of the song, you'd probably be just like them. You didn't play the complete song.
Yeah,
And
but
you see and the dancer in front of you looks fine, who also messed up the first steps.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit!
No, just
These
to,
plot
you-
devices sound too convenient. I'm
Yeah.
not having this.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Hey, you're the ones who made the rolls. If you hadn't failed, you would have had to have rolled the willpower against
Do
it.
I know of a way to break this spell, since I've heard about so much of it?
Well, these things typically center around, that this centers around like a spirit worshipped often by the Egyptians. The name is escaping you because these things have various different names, gone by different titles, different faces, and everything. But there was almost always some sort of idol of worship involved.
Can I look around and see if Mo's brother Joe, is he alright, or is he still in the trance too?
You look over and you see Mo is in a trance, and you see Joe is in a trance, and you see that Jesse is standing out front
Joe
of
didn't dance.
No, he didn't. But they look. They'd still. He's sitting there at the table, and he just looks like completely out of it. You don't know if he's in a trance in the same way or what's going on with him, but he is looking straight up catatonic, and so is Mo. But over by the
Uh.
door, you had heard this series of, what, 8 gunshots? Because the music had died. And looking over, you see this guy, this looks so much like a gumshoe. The large security guy and your manager burst back in through the door and began barricading it.
What the hell are you crazy white people doing?
Jesse notices this all too.
Now that we're inside and
There's some
Brock is
weird
actually
fuckers out
barricading.
there.
Yeah, Brock is barricading the door. I look at Joe. I'm not Joe, Mo. And he's still catatonic, right?
Right.
Slap the shit out of him.
Yeah, I was going to do
Yeah, I
that.
was about to say, I wanted to go slap the shit out of Joe.
Yeah, I'll go slap the
We
shit
all
out of
slap
Mo,
the shit
and,
out of Joe.
Yeah, I'm assuming martial arts to, like, slap the living shit out of him.
Do it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I succeeded.
Yeah. You...
Do I drop more heads?
No. You... However, he's kind of leaning against the bar, all kind of, and you just go whap right upside his head, and he completely falls off his feet onto the ground, hits his head on the bar on the way down, and now he's unconscious.
Well,
And-
that,
Slap him again.
and
wake
has
him
a
up.
and has a minor, and it seems to have a little bit of blood coming from his head. You laid
Wow.
the
Good
mother
job.
out.
Good
Okay,
job,
I'm
Mo.
gonna run over to those guys and tell them that I know what's
Medicine
going
check?
on.
I'm gonna run over to what's his name, Chuck.
What
and
the
say,
I
"You're-
say-
you're-
I
you're
look at-
fucking. You know music. What the fuck's going on?"
I look at Duck and I say, "What the fuck do you mean you know what's going on?"
Listen, one of my really good friends, he's an archaeology professor. He was over there in Egypt with Joe. And apparently the song that we were playing and the dance they were doing, it's part of some like Egyptian worship to bring the dead back to life and make the
I
living
point
dead.
my gun at him and say, "So you were trying to bring the dead back to life?
No, I
I
don't
get
know
in
this
front of
fucking
him.
song.
I get in front of him, trying to block
You're
block
the only
gunshot.
one who's still. You're the only one besides us who's still not fucking gorked out."
What's Jesse doing right
Oh
now?
yeah,
go-
because I
I
couldn't
go-
play the beginning of the song because my valves were screwed up. I had to fix my valves before I could play, and I guess that's why. I don't know.
That seems very convenient.
well,
But it's just
I'll
music
go,
and dance. What harm
Yeah,
could
I'll-
it do?
I'm gonna hold up my gun too, and I say, "Dude, just let him speak."
I'm gonna go ahead and go between Brock and Chuck. You know, to hope Chuck doesn't get shot.
Hey,
So,
do you know
I mean,
this
it's
guy?
still my
You
job.
can vouch for him. He's talking about weird shit about bringing people back from the dead.
And at this point, I need spot hiddens from everyone.
Of course you do.
Fucking god damn it!
Yes.
Oh my god.
Connor's on a
Critical
roll
fail.
today.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Poor fucking Chuck can't roll anything to save his life.
I rolled that one critical success. That was it.
He's too scared because he's got a hand cannon hit at him.
So
Well, I
okay,
mean-
Brock and Kyle, because like Slick is standing is front of Chuck with his gun drawn, and your guys' back, their backs are to the stage. The rest of you guys, Kyle stepped in between and is like sideways looking at them, and Brock is staring that way, and the two of you notice looking over that all of the crowd of people, all the other 50 people and 11 other bandmates are all kind of like turning in your direction and slowly shuffling forward.
Okay, are there like
shit.
stairs? Like, is there an upper level?
Is there an upper level? Yeah, there is there's actually an upper I mean, no, there's not an upper level to this place. It's all one floor.
Oh, okay.
Quick, I just remember something my professor was telling me. It's something about an idol. That's how all this goes down.
Wait, really?
Yes, really.
Like, what type of idol?
I don't know. He just told me some fucking little statue that relays the fucking spell. I don't know.
Shit to the offices.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
What do you mean, shit to the offices?
I mean, get your ass to the offices right now. Follow me, and I dash off towards the offices.
So yeah,
I
everyone
follow him.
everyone there is on the dance floor, and you guys are over here by the right at the bar here, and the office is over on this end. So you begin hustling your way over there as this crowd.
Oh, I'm not
is...
hustling. I'm sprinting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're fucking running.
We're fucking
Yeah.
running. All right, you begin
Are
hauling.
you dumb? We're not hustling. We're fucking running.
You all begin hauling ass over there, and get to the other side. The second bartender is just kind of sitting there at the auxiliary bar, like, which isn't even fully done, and he's just kind of like slumped over. You rush into the office. The crowd is coming behind you.
Well, wait, I thought you said they were shuffling.
They are shuffling.
Yeah.
They're not quickly behind you, but they are on their way.
Are they walking or are they?
Close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors.
They're
Well,
moving at about, I'd say, like kind of half the speed of a normal walk.
Okay.
Maybe
Yeah,
a
we
little
run in there
bit
and
faster.
slam the door shut?
2/3 the speed of a normal walk. Let's say that.
Okay.
How far up are we? Like, from the ground?
What?
Is this, like, ground level?
Yeah, this is all
Yes,
ground
this
level.
is all
Okay,
ground
Okay,
level.
good, good.
Like, cause
Okay,
like if you actually even look up at the top middle picture is an actual picture of the dance floor. Like there's not a second level like that. That is literally the dance floor of the Savoy, and then there's those pillars around there lead over to the tables in the area.
Is
through
the
there.
statue still there?
Yeah, you get
Wait,
in.
no, hold on. Wait, before we get in the office, there's more than one security guard, obviously, right?
Yeah, they were in the
Not
crowd.
before
No.
we get in the office.
They were in
Yeah.
the crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the only one who's still up and going. Oh, well,
Plus, even if there were more, they'd probably be scary zombies. So, fuck that. We're getting
Can
in the
I
office.
use my trumpet case to clock one in the head and steal his gun?
You'd have to run up to the crowd to do so.
does
Well,
any...
I took my
do
trumpet
a-
with me.
I mean, you're
Do
gonna
any
have
of
to,
them-
you're
You
gonna
have to
have
run
to,
up to
you're
one
gonna
and make
have
a
to
melee check.
charge the crowd, the mob of shuffling bodies that are moving towards.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
if you
not that-
want to die,
Does
you
Yeah.
can do that.
Yeah,
Okay,
Besides,
I'll just stick with
you're-
group. I didn't know if there was
We
one.
don't
I didn't know if there was one.
We don't want the black character to die first.
Well, I didn't know if there was one like over in this area. Goddamn.
No, the whole crowd is together. Oh my god.
Because they're security guards. They shouldn't be on the floor dancing.
Dude, it's a party. It's a small private party.
yeah, they were meeting with
There's
the
not a
crowd,
huge
but that's the
security
best way
force.
to, you know...
Okay,
yeah,
so I'm just gonna
besides-
stick with them. Okay, I'm just trying to.
That's okay. It's okay. All right. So yeah, you guys
Besides, do any of the
burst.
securities even have weapons? I mean, I don't, I think.
Most of them
No.
don't actually. No, they're just like it's more
Yeah,
of a
so-
bouncer than a security guard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
know.
like...
So,
aren't
like,
you
is
so
the
hard to
door
handle?
is the door to the office open or closed?
Did you close it or open it when you left?
We're
I don't
slamming it shut.
remember.
I mean it was closed when you first came to it, so I'm gonna assume you closed it on your way out. You know.
Okay, so I freaking like big boot to the face that door open as we run up to it.
Big
Like
boot.
I'm
Let it
fucking
come off the
hauling
hinges.
out. Like fucking, yeah, awesome big boot. Bam, kick it open, get inside, look for the statue.
Make a kick roll.
Okay, how do I
Go
what is
down
that,
the hand-to-hand weapons,
Uh-huh.
and there's literally a kick skill.
Yeah,
Oh.
can I do that too?
I
Can we like triple kick it?
I mean, the size of the door, only really 2 people could try and really kick out at once, because it's just a regular door.
Yeah,
Maybe
maybe it's the
no,
big
okay,
guys
so
who should
I
kick it.
don't get it open on my first try.
Kyle, you get to
well,
add. You can use your martial arts in tangent with it. On the kick, so you can use your martial arts instead of the base kick skill. So, not that seems to matter. You guys go up there and you're like, kick, and the door does not budge.
I push them out of the way, and I just go to open the door by the handle.
You swoop in there between them and turn the handle and open the door.
We all rush in. We all rush in. Is the statue still there?
Yeah, you see everything just as it was when you left it.
Is that the type of idol? I grab the statue, bring it down, and I shove it in Chuck's face. I'm like, is this the type of idol you're talking about?
Occult roll.
Ah,
here comes the expert.
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't
I don't-
look Egyptian. Maybe oh,
What?
God.
This looks something like old Joe told me that he sent his brother an idol before, so this has got to be it.
Yeah, well, Joe said he sent the statue. I talked to him too, but what do we do?
Let's try breaking it.
No,
Whoa,
no,
whoa,
no,
whoa,
no,
whoa,
no, 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 no,
hold
no.
up. Do we
Don't-
break it or do we try
No.
to break it? Because if you don't know what to do, then I'm not going to
No.
break it.
No,
Do you
no,
have
no,
any
no,
better ideas?
no.
Can
Everyone,
we all roll the occult rolls?
yes.
So,
Yeah.
actually, now, Brock and Chuck, I need you to make sanity checks.
Oh, fuck.
Yes!
Yes!
So you hold up the idol to his, like you pick up the idol and you hold it up directly to his face, and one of the many faces on this idol, like the faces start moving and squirming, like around the idol, like it's almost like, it almost looks kind of like snake-like, the movement of the like on the surface of the idols, the faces are moving around there, and they turn and they look directly at, like you're holding it to his face. And a face kind of turns around and looks directly at you, and one looks directly at Chuck while you're holding it, and it feels super cold to the touch, like ice.
I'm going
Did
to
you
throw
just see
that
that?
shit on the ground.
I throw it on the ground!
Exactly. I throw it on the ground.
That ain't my dad, that's a cell phone.
Do I have to make a throw roll?
No, I mean, if you're trying to break it, if you're just literally hot potato dropping it, then you just drop it.
Well, I mean, yeah, okay.
You just saw that, right?
No, I just threw it on the ground because it fucking bit me. Yeah, I saw that shit.
Yeah, I say we fucking break this shit.
What are you guys talking about?
No, let's not break anything yet.
Dump,
Oh, you got any
See,
bad
Dump.
ideas?
No
Dump,
one knows
dump,
what the
dump.
fuck's going on.
on the door. Dump, dump,
Um,
dump, dump.
I take the filing cabinet and I throw it in front of the door. Not throw it, but you know, like it's next to the door. I like toss it over to barricade.
You barricade it?
Yeah.
That seems to be our course of action for this evening. Barricading everything. I say we take it with us and see if someone actually knows what the fuck they're talking about somewhere. Like, does anyone know anyone?
Yeah, I got one of my buddies is a professor. His name's Tom
Well,
Higgins.
let's fucking go to him.
How the fuck are we gonna get out of here?
There's a window.
Well,
There's
there's
two
windows,
windows.
aren't there?
Yeah, there's two
Like,
windows.
if I read the floor plan correctly, there's windows in the office, right?
There are
These two.
windows in the
Windows.
office. You are
Oh, those are
absolutely
windows?
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
correct.
fucking go through the windows. That's why
I'm
I
gonna
asked if,
fire
if
at
it's
the window.
ground level. we're jumping out.
Why not?
Yeah,
I'm
we'll
gonna
break
shoot
the
at the
window.
window.
I'm
first.
jumping out.
All right,
I'll
so
grab
you,
the idol.
Oh fuck, I fail.
you go
I'll
and
grab
turn to shoot at the window, and there is just this grotesque face in the place of the window. It has no eyes.
Shoot
it is
the
black
fucking
and
window.
pusses. It was like, you need to make a sanity roll.
All of us?
Specifically,
Or
it's like you look and you're like, and you just shoot it, and the glass shatters.
Oh, or okay, I'm glad.
Oh,
Oh, that's a crit. That's a crit fail sanity.
No, wait, I thought
No.
the first one. The first one was a sanity roll. I don't know what the
The
second.
first one was a sanity.
Oh, okay.
yeah, he just rolled. Oh God, that was your shot. You crit failed your shot. Never mind.
Oh,
Wait, no. That
I
didn't
punched
happen.
the-
You said I broke the
No,
window.
no, no.
No, no,
It's canon,
no, no,
it's canon,
confirmed
it's
on
canon.
It's
stream.
canon.
So
Confirmed
you,
on stream.
It's
You
canon.
canon.
So
He broke
you-
the window.
So you
said he
so
broke
you,
the window.
Shut the fuck up. Anyways, so you look and you're like, no, and you go to shoot the window, but you just like fling your arm backwards, like completely not prepared for the recoil, and I'm gonna need dodges from bitches in this room.
from
You're
everyone.
a shithead.
Yeah,
Yes!
That's
Oh,
not how
gosh.
guns work.
I don't
Dodges.
care.
Dodges 2 times your dex, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
Everyone, you say.
yeah.
Yes!
I was one off. Are you fucking kidding me?
God, fuck 3 off.
So he slings back and shoots and completely with his, and he hits that pot of flowers, and it just
What?
that was up on the shelf. next to the family photo. There was a vase with flowers in it.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Yeah, weren't you
Duh.
paying attention?
And
God.
those of you who failed to dodge get soil in your eyes as it goes
Wait,
flying
really?
everywhere.
Okay, now that that's done, can I punch the window?
You go up to punch the window.
I wipe the soil
and-
off from
and-
my
and-
eyes.
But
And
and
fails.
as you go to rear back to punch it, you see this crazy gaunt face. I need you to make a sanity roll.
Well, I succeed.
Okay, but you
I've been seeing shit.
and you fail to punch it. It throws you off.
Yes.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, like,
Can
I
we
don't
all make
punch the
dodge rolls?
window,
Wait,
but-
why are we? Wait,
How
I
do
thought
you
this
fail
window's
to
broken.
punch
It's
a
canon.
window?
He doesn't punch it hard enough because he's
Yeah.
thrown off by the image. As
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna grab the fucking desk chair and smash the fucking window out.
make a
Can I
sanity roll
can I
as
just
you
state canon that I
before-
got the soil out of my eyes?
Yes, you wipe the soil out of your eyes.
Okay, I just
God
wanted that to be
damn
canon.
So you go and you pick up the chair. You're like, "What's wrong with all of you people?" And you go and look, and there's it's just taking up the whole window. This gaunt face with black pus dripping out of its eyes, its mouth hanging open, and it
Yeah, and I
whispers.
smashed the shit out of it in here.
Whispers your name, and you about
Yeah, I-
lose your shit.
Yep, and I smashed the shit out of it.
And you lose 3 sanity.
Okay, and I smashed the shit out of that shit because I'm scared.
Make a are you just bashing with it?
Throw.
I'm just running out the fucking window with the chair and hitting it.
Let's see, what would that be?
It would be an automatic success because windows lose to chairs.
Oh my god.
Yeah, well, I thought
this new
Windows
rock,
lose the
paper,
fists
scissors?
too, but that didn't plan out well. I mean, work out well.
Which one?
God.
I'm just trying, like, wait, what skills can be for using just straight up?
Just throw it. I don't know.
Not throwing it. I'm not throwing it. Because I would
Right.
make it a throw skill check.
Oh, well, you're riding the chair.
He's running into. He's
he's
the chair
right
out his
there.
body and he's running into the window.
He's-
That way he's not throwing it. He doesn't have to aim.
Basically, I'm gonna treat this as as more or less as a kick punch. Make that roll. It's just
Well, a punch is far better than a
the
kick.
fist punch. I'm sorry, because you're just ramming this towards the window, shrieking in terror the whole way.
God, fuck you! It's a chair at a window.
And
This is not a skill check.
yes, it is.
It's
Because
not a skilled action.
anyways,
This is
You
going great,
go-
guys.
to ram this thing attack, you're also being thrown off by this thing, and you as you're ramming towards it, you just stutter at the last second and ram it just into the wall and shatter the chair into the wall below the window.
This is so stupid.
This is the most
I say you
hilarious
guys are
thing
fucking
ever.
idiots, and I just take a staple and throw it out the window.
Take a sanity check.
Take a sanity check as you look as you
Oh my
sanity
God.
check, motherfucker.
There, are you happy? I did a sanity check.
Now take a throw check. I
Take a
bet you
throw
don't have
check. Alright, I'm
throw
gonna
as
take this fucking throw check, and I'm gonna.
Nope, you said you
Oh
threw.
my god!
Yes.
you throw the
This is what these fucking windows stronger than a wild-eyed crewman.
you throw the stapler,
Yeah,
but you don't. But it you don't get much force behind it, and it just kind of you throw it oh, and you're like, oh shit, that's a storm window, more or
You know
less.
what? Fuck it. I'm diving. After
You know
it
what?
bounces off, I'm diving headfirst through the window. Well, not headfirst, like a diving position, like my fists out in front of me and diving straight through.
Boom! 45 to the window.
All right, you guys shatter the window of all of your efforts.
Yeah, it was really a resilient window.
I'm like,
damn, I
we
need some
all
of those.
pile out the window, and I'm like, our car's around the corner. Come on.
I'm
Alright?
fucking booking it.
Yeah,
My mother told me never go off with strangers.
well, I
Well, then you
grab
can stay,
Gigolo
Gigolo.
Hobbs because he's fucking tiny, and I just grab him under my arm and start running with him.
Alright, I follow behind and I'm getting the passenger seat of the car.
He's riding shotgun.
Actually,
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
god,
get the
I can
driver's
make
seat.
such a terrible joke that I'm not going to.
So you all 5 shuffle into I forget what
There's
car.
no shuffling involved.
Oh my
I
God.
don't think you understand the immediacy of this
Yeah,
situation.
that's
You guys
only
you
hauling
guys
ass.
cram in, you guys haul into, and around the corner is Brock's yellow 1924 Cadillac Series V63 Phaeton. And
Beautiful.
Oh,
It's a beautiful car.
it really is.
oh, don't I have a car of my own?
Yeah, you do actually.
Yeah, I do.
I mean, if
Yeah,
you want to
I'm
split
going
up,
into that.
Oh yeah, you've
I'm,
got
I'm
20,
gonna follow you, but
you've got
just
20,
like
24 Chrysler Model B70.
oh, God.
okay, and I'm like, I look over at Chuck. I'm like, where the fuck's your friend live?
Do you want me to make up hold on, Leshak, do you want me to make up an address, or since he's my really good friend, I know where he lives?
I mean, he lives
Right
on
back.
he's one of the head professors and has a home that's on campus. So yeah, you know where he's at. You could just
Okay.
blurt out. You can make up an address if you want to, or just say you blurt out where he's at. It's up to you.
On the corner of 5th and 28th.
Why would 5th and 28th meet?
I don't know. He told me to.
That doesn't make any sense.
Oh,
Why the fuck would
Good
5th and
job.
28th converge?
He's panicking and he's still high.
I slap him across the face. I'm like, where?
Just across the harbor. He's on the campus over there.
Okay, I start gun the engine and
yeah.
The
I'll
drive-
follow them.
So, are you driving normally, or are you just hauling?
no,
through?
I'm fucking booking it. So I'm gonna
Okay.
make a drive roll, and I'm probably gonna fail because this game sucks dick. Yes.
Oh, thank God.
You are flooring it. There's not a whole lot of cars on the road, but cause, you know,
I mean,
it
I
being,
should think not. It's New Year's fucking Eve. It's New Year's Eve.
No, you're right. So you're driving up through Harlem. You just make the mental note to yourself that you need to avoid Times Square.
Well, of course.
Yeah. So you're
Hey, there's my house.
Yeah. So you're booking it, and you're driving through the night there. As you guys hear this like kind of like the statue is almost making a low chuckle. And the weird thing is that even Kyle in the other car hears it. It's in
Oh,
your
shit.
head. It's in your head.
Do we need sanity checks?
Not in this particular moment.
Oh, thank
But
fucking God.
you drive and you drive and you drive and you get there to the address. You pull up, tires squealing, brakes. Both of your cars pull up in front of this nice house. It's not like a mansion, but it's a really nice house next to campus. Type of thing a fairly well-paid professor would live in.
I run up and pound on the door.
It's easy to hear the noise of people inside, and a woman in a nice dress answers the door and goes, "Hello, hi, welcome to the. You must.
And we all look like shit, and turned over and fucking scared out of our minds, and guns
Well, I mean-
out, and running around.
mean-
and
I'm my usual handsome self.
And no, I walk up the front. Margaret, now's not the time. Where's Professor Higgins?
Oh, Chuck. Oh yes. Well, I mean, he's entertaining. It's our New Year's party. Come in. He's in the study." And she gestures.
Can I
you all
persuade
away.
her? This is life or death, and we need him privately right now.
Oh, well, okay, certainly. Why don't you go up to his library and I'll get him for you, okay? You remember where it's at, don't you?
Yeah, of course.
Do you have one of your wonderful joints, by the way?
oh my god.
I slip her the half-smoking joint that I never finished earlier.
Thank you. And gestures you guys. You know the way. You lead them.
To the library.
Yes, you're at his personal library.
In the professor's study.
And Kyle, you're all there, all of you, because Kyle's right behind you guys. And so you go up there, and it's you hear music playing, like a little bit of music playing downstairs off of a recorder.
Does
And,
it sound like creepy fucking Egyptian music?
No, just sounds like typical
Good.
little recorder music, and you know, and then you have this odd, like he's got a nice
Can
little
I dance to it?
library. Yes, you can.
What'd you say?
He asked if he can dance to
I
it.
can dance to it.
You can dance to anything.
I give you can dance.
I'm pretty sure it's canon that he's still under my arm, so
Yeah.
I'm not sure he can dance.
That'd be
Let
easy.
go of me, you boot brute.
Yeah, I'll let him dance.
But yeah, no, it's just like this odd moment of you guys have been in such panic for the past bit. You know, all this about everything going on, and you've like, in the drive across town, the franticness, and you know, it's now you're just sitting here in these comfortable. There's a table, some comfortable chairs.
I'm not sitting. There would not be.
Yeah, I'm
at
not
this
sitting
point.
either.
Okay.
I'm looking through his books, trying to see if I can find anything that could help us.
Well, considering
Make a library use check.
Is that real? Oh my god, that is
It
actually
is
a fucking skill. Are
Yeah,
you
it is a
serious?
skill. Oh, I'm gonna
Yeah,
make one too then.
I'll
Try as well.
Ooh!
Oh wow,
I'm just
I
going
need
to sit down and relax
you're like
because
oh, Egyptian stuff, Egyptian stuff, Egyptian stuff, and you're shouting out what you're looking for, kind of nervously repeating yourself. And Brock and you guys are like, oh, and your hands both meet on the same book.
And we look into each other's eyes.
No, we do not look at each other's eyes. You cut that shit out. Grab the book off the shelf and slam it down on the desk and open it up and start looking through it, looking for like pictures of the idol or anything like that. Or
Yeah.
And while he's doing that, I walk up to the door and yell, Doc,
So
where you at?
as you guys are flipping through it, as you go to the door opens, and the professor, you know, in a nice little like smoking jacket and everything, kind of like comes into the room and he goes, "Oh, Chuck, what is the, you know, Margaret told me there's a life or death emergency. What is going on?"
I give him a
say,
rundown about
brace
what happened.
yourself. I say, brace yourself, and I take the idol out of my coat pocket and I show it to him.
And then I give him the brief rundown about what happened.
My goodness. He goes and like looks like, and he, you know, puts on his glasses and starts squinting at it. Why, this is marvelous. I mean, this is,
Marvelous is the last word to describe this piece of shit.
I mean,
It's,
but
Professor,
but
it's turned people into zombies.
but you don't seem to understand. Like, this is, and he as you guys suddenly hear a click.
I use psychology. I use psychology.
Darn. It's midnight. Happy New Year.
Happy
Yeah,
New
Happy
Year,
New Year.
guys.
He
Happy New
says,
Year.
and then the door opens, and in walks a couple dozens of people, all wearing odd robes and masks over their faces. With
okay.
I pull out my gun and shoot the professor.
No!
Oh my god, it's murder, man.
I grab the gun before he has the chance to shoot.
Nope.
Nope.
Can I shoot Brock in the leg?
so you go and you
Wait,
you
just
go,
less
you
shock.
go
Is the library on the first floor or second floor?
second floor. So I mean, he
Yep.
pulls the gun. He immediately shoots the professor with the gun. At the stroke of midnight, while holding the idol, he kills a knowledgeable man.
Fucking spaz.
Can I shoot Brock in
And
the leg?
you guys
That's-
hear a loud, the chuckling from the idol gets louder and louder and louder
You
and
fucking
louder
spaz.
and louder and louder and louder, and
At
then
this point,
the
as
room
soon as I
and the room goes dark, and your characters are never heard from again.
Oh, you fucking spaz.
You know,
I'm
the
blaming
next
you, Brock.
the next the nobody ever heard of it again. In fact, most people have a hard time even remembering who Chuck Bedell was, or the offices of Brock Bridges, you know. But a few months later, the Savoy opened up without a hook and was like the most famous and successful club of its time. You know, but nobody ever could recall what happened on New Year's Eve night, and it was quickly just swept under the rug. And The dance instructor, the private investigator, the former captain of the Air Force, and the musician and his band manager. You know, the band broke up. They didn't have, you know, they never made it big. Apparently, they weren't good enough and were replaced by other bands. And nobody knows what
I
happens
had
to
a
them
future.
all. And that's where the
At
game
least
closes.
I took one of them with me.
You fulfilled the
Fuck.
prophecy. Congratulations.
Fuck you, fucking spaz.
Fucking. Oh my god.
And
I
that-
had a future.
And that concludes the Call of Cthulhu one-shot, where nobody wins.
I thought we had a chance.
No,
Nobody
we
wins
didn't
that
have
we're
a
breaking
chance.
the window.
We had
that's
a
for sure.
chance, and then, like... Fuck.
There was
Bullshit. There was no chance.
there was.
There was a chance.
There was no chance.
There was.
There was a chance.
There was a chance. You shot the one person who could fucking help us.
You almost wouldn't believe me if I'd have told you what the chance was.
What was the chance?
Well, you needed to destroy the idol, make one more successful occult check, and you literally would have known that this would have been a spirit that's trapped in the idol that enslaves people for music and dance. And the only way to stop him is if Jesse would have beaten him in a dance competition.
What? Are you
You're so
fucking
bullshit.
joking?
I knew we
Maybe.
should have destroyed that fucking thing.
Maybe.
Get the shit out of here.
Maybe
Get the
you'll never
fuck
know.
outta
You'll
here.
never know because the game ended, and that's where I'm going ahead and end the show. Thank everyone that turned up for the this is our first monthly one-shot spotlight. We won't be doing one immediately in October because I'm going to be preparing some that I'm going to run it all mid. I'm going to be running 4 different one-shots of 2 of Pathfinder, 2 of 5th edition while there. But we'll have another one announced that will be coming up for November of another system that we do a little one-shot like this experiment to show people some more game systems out there. I hope you all had torturous fun. And I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream now, and everybody have a good evening. Also, in about 45 minutes, the Four Wards podcast is going to be doing a drunk stream for charity on the T-Force podcast main stream. So check that out. Donate to help bring clean drinking water to Africa and make T-Force people do stupid drunken things. Everybody have a good night.